best boxer in the world?
Yeah.
No, who's number one?
Yeah.
No, who's number one?
Yeah.
Is it Oleksandr Usyk?
For us?
Yeah. Usyk number one? Why? Why did everybody love Usyk?
Look, Usyk made somewhere in the neighborhood of $132 million for that fight.
That sounds amazing.
Doesn't it?
God.
When a multimillionaire boxer is ready to give it all up to literally go to war, you know you're dealing with a different type of maniac. But that isn't what makes him dangerous. What makes him dangerous is that you don't see it. He walks into fight week smiling, dancing, juggling, cracking jokes. No anger, no menace, no intimidation. He looks ordinary. That's why he's dangerous. And that's the trap. Most heavyweights need to scare you before they hit you. Usyk lets you relax. He lets you underestimate him. He lets your ego walk into a trap of your own making. Predators with teeth are obvious. Predators with innocence are fatal. Then the bell rings. The smile disappears. Your balance disappears with it. By the time you realize what he is, you're already drowning. He looks harmless until you're helpless. These aren't quirks, they're laws. Because Usyk doesn't win with size or power or intimidation. He wins with principles. Repeatable, transferable, weaponized psychology. Learn the laws and you too will understand how to defeat giants. These are the unbreakable laws of Usyk.
Oleksandr Usyk can be crowned right here, right now. He is undisputed for a third time.
Law 1. The Law of Fear Collapse. Fear exists on a hierarchy. Most men live at the bottom, afraid of embarrassment, pain, judgment. But when a man has seen real war, the hierarchy collapses. A ring is no longer a threat, it's a vacation. Once you've stood where your life can end, a boxing ring becomes a playground. While the challenger is nervous about a boxing match, Usyk has already mentally stood in death's doorway. You can't rattle a man whose fear ceiling is already shattered. When a man confronts real mortality, all lesser fears collapse beneath him. War collapses the hierarchy of fear. Bullets greater than punches, bombs greater than booze, death greater than defeat. Most fighters fear losing. Usyk has rehearsed not coming home at all. That collapses everything. Because once a man has carried the weight of a rifle, the weight of expectation feels like nothing. When you've walked toward the possibility of death, you don't enter the ring with tension, you stroll. And the moment fear collapses, so does the man standing across from you. Law 2. The Law of Science over Size. Most fighters worship strength. They trust muscle. They believe that power decides fate. But in every arena, whether a football field or a boxing ring, strength means nothing when it meets system. A quarterback controls giants not by brute force, but by information. Usyk fights the same way. He doesn't beat bigger men by colliding with them. He beats them by solving them. Every step is data. Every feint is reconnaissance. Every jab is a question he already knows the answer to. He is not brawling. He is calculating. While heavyweights swing to prove dominance, Usyk moves to gather truth. He tests angles. He maps reactions. He turns flesh and bone into predictable machinery. And once he understands your patterns, you are no longer an opponent. You are an equation waiting to be completed. Size throws punches. Science lands decisions. This is the law of science over size. Power fades, patterns don't. When a giant swings blindly, precision makes him small. Law 3. The Law of Rarity. Most fighters follow the path of what's common. They choose what feels safe. They choose what everyone else does, because everyone else does it. Usyk didn't. In a sport where almost every fighter stands orthodox, Usyk shows up Southpaw. And rarity changes everything. When you are rare, you become unpredictable. Unpredictability disrupts preparation. Preparation collapses under uncertainty. 3 out of every 4 top fighters walk into the ring orthodox. Only a small fraction stand southpaw. Which means this: most fighters train their entire careers without truly mastering how to solve a mirror. Angles shift, timing fractures. All their instincts, built over thousands of rounds of sparring, suddenly malfunction, because their muscle memory was built for the majority. Usyk lives in the minority. To an orthodox fighter, southpaw isn't just a stance, it's a problem. The punches come from the wrong side. The front foot battle becomes a trap. Their best weapons run into air, and their second best weapons get countered. Rarity creates confusion. Confusion creates hesitation. Hesitation gets a man beat. This is the law of rarity via stance. When everyone else is predictable, being rare becomes a weapon. Not because you are better, but because you are different. And in a world obsessed with patterns and habits, difference is chaos.